and welcome to the Shadowshaper Duels video. A very quick introduction today. Today's video is just going to be some gameplay of me using the Cabal cards, both in a Cabal line deck and a Cabal column deck. And the gameplay does have commentary. That is all I have to say really for the introduction. I'm not going to be showcasing the two decks in advance. I will just say that I am in the process of working on a video where I discuss all of the Cabal cards in a similar way to what I've done for the other races so far. And in that I will show, a Cabal deck for columns and a Cabal deck for lines. So if you're wanting to know more about the Cabal cards, stay tuned for that video in the near future. But yeah, today is just some gameplay using those decks. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I've matched against another level 30 using my Cabal line deck. I'm going first, and I'm going to have to skip because I don't have any level 1 cards. I also don't see the tank yet, so hopefully I draw that before round 6. He's taking a very long time to make his first move, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, and then he skips. So I think I play this first. There's no point playing the Scions because without being in a line they won't attack, plus there's nothing I could attack anyway. But if I play this, then he has a lot of health, so we'll probably not get killed. And it is always a good card to have down and buff my units when I eventually get up to a 4-unit line. If he plays something that I want to kill, I might use a Scion on the next round to take it out. If not, then I'm probably just going to play the Phalanx. Maybe that is worth killing. Although I do ideally want to play this. I think I might play this and the Scion. Just because if he does play something like a Grenade Dreg, I can't get this down. Yeah, so let's play this. Let's play a Scion. Kill his Servitor. Next round I probably want to get the Phalanx down just to reduce any damage I take. Because I'm assuming he has attacking cards. Why else would he have a Servitor? Okay, no attacking cards yet. So I may actually take the chance to play another one of these. If I play them both here, then that's really going to heal this one in the middle. And then, you know what, let's use this Sniper Scion to hit his Cabal. It doesn't kill it, but does some decent damage. Okay, still no more attacking cards. He got lucky getting a Shade, but it's a shame he's not running any inspired cards. I already have a 5-unit line, and there is the tank, so assuming he doesn't destroy anything, that would be good enough. I could either play the Phalanx just to try and keep my units alive, or maybe I go aggressive with this. I feel like right now the smartest play is making sure the line I've got doesn't get killed. So no, you know what? I'm going to go aggressive. Let's play this and attack his 3 units in a line. I don't think he's going to be able to kill 2 of my units, and that would drop me down to a small enough line. As long as I have 4 units still alive out of the 6 I've got down, then my tank would make it a 5-unit line. I don't think he's going to be able to get rid of 2 of my units. No. He takes chip damage off 3 of them, but he doesn't kill them. So now I may as well use the Goliath tank on the front row, just because it's where he has his highest health unit in Gwyn. It's going to be very much overkill, but I may as well. I know, I think even if he has an Ikora, he doesn't do enough damage to me here. No. It's close. But no, not enough. Good game. Okay, so I've matched against level 28 using my Cabal line deck, and I'm going second. I'm going to have to skip my first turn. I don't have my level 1 card. Okay. Let's play this because I don't think there's anything they'll be able to play on round 3 that will kill it, especially with what looks like a hive deck. No sign of my Goliath tank yet, but I do at least have this card, which, if needs be, I can always play on round 5 instead. Because that was close to killing it. But yeah, I knew it wouldn't do enough. Let's play my Scion just to kill his Inquisitor. Oh, like it's her Inquisitor. Okay, so I can only play one of these cards here. And I think I'm going to play this to kill the Thrall, just because it removes an Inspired Hive. Oh no, it can only attack the back row. That's my mistake. My fault. I should have read that. So actually it probably would have been smarter to play this unit, or maybe the drop pod. Still no sign of my tank. There's the tank. Okay, so now so I can play. Yeah, let's play this, and then let's play the drop pod here. That was at least a nice high health unit, and now both of these are buffing units to either side of them, and my final space on the back row is saved for the tank. We're going to get a nice big power bonus off those 3 Inspired Hive, and then I will use the tank to attack the front row because it's where most of the units are. It's not got a power bonus, as in it's not going to attack for more damage. I haven't been able to play that card, but it's still going to attack for 3 damage on every unit on the front row. But they still win. Well played. Level 29, using my Cabal line deck, I'm going first, which is a good sign. I'm going to play this now, hoping I draw a Scion on my next turn. It is obviously a very weak unit, but there's nothing he can play on round 1 that attacks. Okay. I've not drawn a Scion, not that it matters, there's nothing of his I can attack. So let's play this as well, to start forming my line. I hope he doesn't have anything he can play now on round 2 that will attack. Okay, he doesn't. Right. So, in the interest of keeping this alive, I'm now going to play the drop pod, because then it will make a 4-unit line. Oh, that was probably the best thing I could have got from the drop pod in terms of doing damage. And this is now buffing both of them to try and keep them alive. I obviously say I have the tank, which is my play for round 6. So the more of these I can get down, the more damage my tank will do. And I have another one of them waiting here. So if I can get all 3 down, that'll be some really big damage. I think my play here, given he's not even got that many units down, this could become quite oppressive, is to play the turret. And I'm going to play another one of these. Because now my turret is going to hit for 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. He forfeits the game. Okay. Match to get to level 28 using my Cabal line deck, and I'm going second. I'm going to have to skip this turn. So, given he's played Ayuela, I'm going to play on the back row, which, to be honest, I was probably going to do anyway. Okay. Let's play one of these. He may have a card that he can kill it, especially buffed with a Servitor, but I'm going to hope he doesn't. I need to get something down so I can start making a line. I at least see I have the Goliath tank ready for round 6. Yep, okay, so yeah, that was the one unit he could have played, which combined with the Servitor would do enough damage. There's none of my line units I can play right now that will make a line. So I'm going to actually play... No, actually, that needs to be played in a line. It's not the regular incinerator. Let me just play the turret to start doing some damage to him. I do need to get some line units down, otherwise I won't even be able to play my tank. Okay. That's good. I can play 2 units. So I will play this. And then if I play this, it will hit for 3 damage. And do I take out his Servitor or his Hex Guard? I think this round I take out his Servitor. And then on my next turn, I will probably do the Drop Pod and then this. And I can use this to take out his Hex Guard. Or maybe I can even use this and do 3 damage. Okay, Tan has to die. Never mind, Tan's already used its buff. That was a really large buff. Okay, so I can't kill the Hex Guard anymore. I mean, if I play... I think I play the Phalanx. I'm going to expect he maybe has an Ikora. So I think I play the Phalanx to keep my units alive, and then I will attack. What should I attack? I may as well just attack Finala, because she's the only unit with 3 health. And I'm going to use the tank on the back row anyway, so at least I'm targeting the front row. If he has Ikora, she's only going to hit me for 1 damage because of the Phalanx. I have to expect that's his play, yeah. So I thankfully still have my line. And now I'm going to play the tank and hit his backline. But he still wins. That Tan Finala combination really worked for him. Good play. To level 28 using my Cabal line deck, and I'm going second. Let's play this and hope it doesn't get killed. I do at least have the tank, which is a good sign. Looks like they may be running a fully Hive inspired deck. I'm going to play this, and then hopefully on my next turn I can play the Drop Pod, which will make my 4 unit line, and then this can try and keep him alive. Yeah, she's not attacking me, she's using her own Hive cards. Yeah, so let's play this and make my 4-unit line. My next 2 turns, I might just play the turrets just to start doing some damage. Especially now I've got this active, which deals additional damage. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll play a turret now. I've got to expect the final card is the Hive Wizard, so I don't think I'm likely to be attacked, especially given they've not currently played any attacking cards, so I don't think I need to play the Phalanx. Yeah, I don't think I need the Phalanx, so let's play another turret just to do some more damage, and play another one of these, just to give my own units a buff. I know at least I have 2 turrets that are both going to attack for 3 damage. My next, obviously my round 6 play is to use the tank, probably on the back row. Okay, they must have got unlucky and not got the wizard. They still have a lot of inspired cards. And if I would have played the Phalanx, it would have helped. I wasn't to know they were going to play an Ogre on round 6. So what I think I now attack the back row because it's where the cards with the most health are, and this is going to attack for 5 plus 2. So it's going to 3 plus 2 is going to attack for 5 in total. So if I use it on the front row, it's a waste because these ogres have less health. So let's attack the back row to 5. Good game. It would have probably been a lot closer score had they played the Inspired Wizard. I'm not even sure who would have won. I didn't count how many they had. Shame they didn't have it. But yeah, good game. Going to level 30 using my Cabal column deck, and I'm going second. I'm not going to play either of these because I suspect he's going to follow this up with a Scion, which will then just destroy whatever unit I've played. So let's skip my first turn. I'm going to skip again because yeah, even if I play these, they're only going to gain 1 power, which puts them to 3, and the Scion attacks for 3. So anything I play, he's just going to be able to kill it. So I'm going to skip again. And still no sign of my exotic card, which is not good. Okay. I think I want to use this. You know what? I'm not going to play any of my column cards for now. I mean, I don't see Burr. So let's just play this to get rid of his servitor. Maybe I put one of these down just while I have some spare energy. I might be able to use it on my next turn. Okay, there's Burr. That's a good sign. So I can at least make... if I make columns, I can use him. Let's play 2 of my cards that have 2 energy. I'm going to play this guy on the front row. He will buff these 2. And if I play this Phalanx, he can help keep this guy alive for now. I do eventually want to try and stagger the rows so that this guy is buffing 2 different cards. He's nearly filled up his line. Okay, there goes a servitor. He's probably going to play the tank on his next turn, and it is going to hit for a lot of damage because he has servitor and these 2 cards. So if he has the tank, it's going to hit for a lot. There's no point me trying to play the turret. He's got 2 phalanxes. It will just deflect any damage. So let's play... I want to play 2 cards, and then when I play Burr on my last round, it's staggered. Let's play this guy here. And this here. I would not be surprised if he now just attacks one of my rows with the tanks and completely cleans it out. Yeah. I thought that was coming. So now if I play Burr on the front, he's only going to buff this guy. At least this guy will then buff Burr as well. I don't think he's going to make up the point difference just because of how much damage the tank did, but let's see. No, I fall 1 point short, and that just proves how powerful the tank is and the advantage of going first. So I've just matched against level 30 using my Cabal column deck. I don't have any of my level 1 cards, so I just have to skip this round. Okay, good. I already have the exotic card. So these cards, this card specifically isn't actually a column card, it's just an attacking card, and there's nothing in the front row. I'm going to play this on the back row. Okay, let's play this Colossus on the front row. The only reason for playing them on the front row now is so that they actually form a column and buff each other. Okay, so he's using a column deck as well, but with a hive unit. So I'm going to try and play 2 of my units here. Let's play this on the back row. And I'm going to play this on the front row, and I've just done that so that I've got some, protection in both columns effectively. They're both making the other units take less damage. I don't have any of my attacking units, so I'm just going to play 2 of these level 2s and a level 1. He's a column, he's an attacking, he's a column. And then I'm going to put this guy in the front over here to stagger it. So now this shielded unit is protecting these 2, and this shielded unit is protecting these 2. And all of them are currently in a column, so when I play Burr, they will all get buffed. Unfortunately, when I do play Burr, he's going to break a lot of these he'll break all the diagonal connections and everything will just be a straight connection, which just means some of these cards where they've doubled up on giving the buff will actually, be taken away. But the fact he's going to provide +3 to everything, it's worth it. It would have been better if I could have finished with a different number of cards on each row, but that's just not how many cards I had in the end. So let's play him here, balance all the rows. I've got 4 columns, and there you see some of them lost the buffs, but it's fine. He still buffed everything by +3. And he has the same card, but I just slightly beat him. Even with the Inspired Hive, that was really close. So I've matched against level 28, and I'm using my Cabal column deck. I don't have any level 1 cards, so I'm going to have to skip, and I also don't see my exotic card. Interesting. Is he just using a Fallen deck at this level? Which of these is best to play? Well, this isn't a column card, it's just going to attack. Let's play this guy because he will actually give a power bonus when I play something else. Maybe I should have done the other way around, because this guy has more health and is less likely to get killed. And then when I play this guy, it gives the power bonus. Okay, so he looks like he's just using the original Fallen style deck with catches, dregs, captains. I've not seen this play style in a while. It'll be interesting to see how he plays against Cabal. I can only assume he has Vanok. Let's play this guy just because he's a level 3 card, and at least on my next turn I can play, 2 of the level 2s. I want to try... I don't know whether he has anything that he can send to my front row. I suspect not, if he's using an all-Fallen deck. So I want to try and finish on round 5 with the same number of Cabal on both rows, so that when I play Burr, he staggers the rows, because if I can join my cards up diagonal, then it will sort of double dip on some of these power bonuses that they give out. He has nearly filled up his deck already on round 4. That's very surprising. Okay, so let's just play these two. I don't think he has anything that's going to attack me, so I probably don't need the Phalanx. He's only got 1 space left. And he's probably going to save it for Vanok. I think he'll skip next turn. So let's just play these 2 Cabal just to make another column. If I suspect right, he will skip and he's saving this final space for Vanok. Yes. Okay, so let's just make another column. Again, a bit overkill because I've got these Phalanx. So there we go. I've got 3 columns, and now when I play Burr, it will stagger things. So he's going to apply Vanok, and that is a really big power bonus on his part, because he's basically got an entire Fallen deck. But I think Burr is going to give me more, even though I have less units. Let's see. Again, I'm going to make sure I make these units diagonal. And then you see those units are double dipping. And actually, he just about wins. Well played to him. I'm very surprised to see a Fallen deck compete at this level. Well played.